Your coach Blaine McCorkle after a loss to Southeastern, and coach, 2 early touchdowns for them really put you behind, not necessarily the 8 ball, but a slow start on the road against, as you said, probably the best team you'll play in the conference. Not the ideal start, and it played out that way.
Yeah, we started off extremely slow, and that's disappointing, you know, and I still stand by what I said. That's the best team we'll play in conference play all year. They're big, they're tough, they're physical, they're well coached, they know what to do. And, you know, we had a handful of guys that didn't show up to play today until it was a little bit too late, and that's unacceptable. And those are things, as we're building this thing that we've got to continue to get corrected. So we'll go back to work and move on and get ready for McNeese next week.
Second straight game where the second drive of the game ends up being a long one, unfortunately, that comes up with no points. This time a turnover at the 2-yard line, as it looked like Zay Davis was nearly in.
Yeah.
But a fumble there, and I mean, again, you talk about with the margins being so fine, something like that, even just the second drive of the game becomes magnified.
Yeah, we poked that thing in there, and it's very well 14-7, 7-7 at the half. I mean, it really is, you know, and those are things that right now we're not in a place where we can overcome them. And those are things that, you know, ball security is a big deal. Zay Davis is a good football player. He's going to be a good football player for us. I'm not down on him, but we've got to take care of the ball, you know, and find a few more first downs and find a way to overcome those things when they happen to us. And we got to quit creating those problems. Sometimes we're our own worst enemy, and that's part of just youth and growing through it and building a program, and all things you got to correct.
Same thing, looking for complementary football defense in the second quarter. Three straight 3-and-outs, hitting them deep. A lot of times you got decent to good field position and just could not make a play.
Yeah, the defense, I think, continues to play hard. I think a lot of guys continue to play hard, but at the same time, you get them stopped and you have a lot of, you know, stupid, cheap penalties to help them out. You know, we can't do that. You know, stupid, unsportsmanlike conduct penalties. They're just soft at the end of the day. I mean, you make those, you're just being a soft player in the moment. You can't do that. You've got to be tougher than that. You've got to be bigger than that. And, you know, those things are not acceptable, you know, and then those are kind of things that we send guys in the locker room for when they happen, because, you know, if we're going to build this thing, we're going to build it right. And we don't have, like I mentioned a minute ago, any room for error. So it's a work in progress. You know, culture building is a work in progress. Your culture is never set. I've said it since day one. You know, it's strong or it's weak, but it's never set. And, you know, today we might have taken a step back, and that's disappointing. And we've got to get some things culturally and mindset-wise corrected in a hurry to go where we need to go.
Coach, as always, thanks for your time.
Thank you.